Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. It's been pretty long since I did not come on here. It's been 2 months since I've been MIA, but now I'm back and I'm back to regular uploads as well. And in today's video, we're going to be planning for August. So August is here, and as usual, at the beginning of every month, I sit down to plan my month. And last month, when I did not, my whole month ended up like messed up. So plan with me's are super important to me, and I hope you are planning your months as well. So let's get started with my August plan. But before we go into the plan with me, I kind of want to give you a few life updates. I've been missing for 2 months, so you need to know what was happening behind the scenes. So first off, the first month that I did not upload on YouTube, which was in June, I took a break from YouTube because I wanted to spend more time with my family since my grandparents were there. And then in July, when I decided that I might want to start my uploads, then I got dengue. So I ended up not uploading in July as well because I had to take rest. While all this was going on, in the first week of July, on July 5th, I launched my business. I launched my online mentorship program, which is going absolutely amazing. 27 students have signed up for my mentorship program, and the classes are starting today. So it's pretty amazing. It was a pretty successful launch. A lot of people congratulated me. They were happy for me. And the students signed up as well. It was not in vain. I was so scared that people are not going to sign up, but I had 27 people sign up, which is absolutely amazing. So that is one thing that happened. My business launched, and it's pretty exciting. It was stressful the week before I was launching, but it was super exciting. And there is a vlog that's coming up soon showing you the behind the scenes of the vlog. But another thing that's happening, which is super exciting, is I'm launching my podcast next month. So my podcast, the Astridelle podcast, is launching next month in September, and I have an amazing lineup of guests and guests lined up, and even the episodes that I'm pushing out, I'm pretty sure you're going to like it because these are questions you ask me on a regular basis. So that's another thing that's coming out in September. My podcast is launching. I haven't started working on it yet because I'm super scared it won't turn out good. That's just me, always doubting myself. But I'm going to start working on it this month, and it's going to launch on the 1st of September. I'm super excited. I'm going to drop in with another Plan With Me video then and give you the link to the podcast. And then I also launched my own Facebook group. So my Facebook group is called the Astridelle Community, and this is basically like a community for like-minded people to, learn together, grow together, ask each other questions, learn from each other, and all of that. We have more than 200 members, and we are actually starting a hashtag 7 days of self-care challenge today. So that's the kind of things we do inside. So we do a lot of challenges like this just to, grow together and be a little more accountable together, because when you see other people being accountable and doing things, then you are also more motivated to do things together. So the Facebook group has launched as well. I will give the link to the Facebook group in the description below, so make sure to join it if you're not a part of the group yet. The next thing is super exciting. I am going to be uploading 2 times a week this month. So August, while I am super busy this month, I wanted to take my social media presence to the next level, and so I decided on uploading twice a week, which is going to be absolutely amazing. You guys are going to have a festival out there when I put out the videos. I have such amazing video ideas lined up for you, and I hope August is my best work on YouTube. But I'm super excited as well. A little stressful because there's a lot of work to be done, but I know I'm going to enjoy it at the end of it. So that's 2 uploads a week. I'm going to be uploading on every Sunday as usual and on Thursdays. So make sure you watch all the videos that are coming out this month. Now that the life updates are out of the way, let's move on to the Plan With Me. So I finished setting up my bullet journal, and honestly, it doesn't look that great. But at the end of the day, the point of a bullet journal is not to look pretty, but to be efficient and to help you be accountable and like more productive and more organized in life in general. I totally feel like I've lost touch with my brush lettering. It's been 2 months since I even touched the brush lettering pen. So it's no surprise that I can't brush letter as well as I could 2 months ago. But that's completely fine. I'm going to get back to it soon, and I'm going to learn it all again. But anyway, so the first thing that we're going to talk about my August plan is the word of the month. So word of the month is something that's super helpful for me. It's helping me be more mindful about my choices throughout the month in order to achieve that goal of the word. So the word for this month, in the similar way I did it for May, is consistency. So like I already told, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos a week. So that requires a lot of consistency. And then my podcast recordings, all the other work that I have and everything, it does require me to be consistent in order for it to be successful. So the word that I'm choosing for this month is consistency. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is my goals for the month. So this month I've chosen 3 top goals, 3 main goals. I don't think I've actually done this in my previous plan with Mies, but this month I decided to even set goals. So the first goal that I have for this month is to upload 2 videos a week as usual. So just to give you like a context, I don't have online classes right now. My online classes mostly start in September. So pretty much all I have this month, like I've got the whole month to focus on myself and to focus on YouTube and podcasts and Instagram and all of it, because I don't have any other work. So if you feel like I have a lot of time, that's because I don't have online classes. Once my online classes begin, I'm not gonna have as much time. So if you feel like I'm doing too much right now, or if you're wondering how I manage all my time, don't, because I have all the time in the world, and I am completely free this month. So it's the best to use it on things that I want to get in order right now, then think about it later when I don't have a lot of time. So that's the reason this whole month is a lot more focused on my social media and myself rather than on studies and all of it. Okay, so the second goal for this month is to finish my podcast recordings. I've been putting this off for forever. I'm just so scared I won't be good at it that I am not able to start it. But this is the month when I have to finish all my interviews, all my personal episodes as well. And I just have to do it this month, because once my college begins in September, I won't have nearly enough time to, squeeze in all of this, because college is going to give us enough work since it's starting late anyway. So it's quite important I finish as much as possible in August itself. The third goal for the month is to be more mindful about time. So while I wouldn't say I'm not at all productive these days or any of that, because when I'm productive, I'm super productive, or when I'm not productive, it's because I'm chilling out and I'm relaxing and I need that kind of a break. So for me to be mindful about time just means know where I'm spending my time. Am I spending too much time in binge watching Korean dramas? Am I spending too much time playing games? Am I spending too much time on social media? That's what I mean when I say be more mindful about time. I don't mean to say I need to work more, because I don't think that's necessary. I get all my work done in time. If there's any work that I have to submit, I submit it before deadline and all of that. So that's completely fine. I don't have to push myself to be more productive just because the world is more productive or anything of that sort. I just have to be more mindful of where my time is going. So these are my 3 goals for the month: to upload twice a week, to finish my podcast recordings, and to be more mindful about time. Now, talking about my habits. So my habits in the last 1 month have gone completely haywire because of a number of reasons. The first one, when I was launching my business, I was so busy. I couldn't pay attention to my habits, which is pretty bad. I should pay attention to my habits no matter how busy I am. But at the end of the day, that's what happened. And there's nothing I can do to change that point of time. So what I would rather do is focus on the future and the present rather than thinking about what's gone in the past. So that was one reason why my habits went haywire. The second reason is because I got dengue. So when I got dengue, I was almost on a bed rest for 10 days-ish, and then the following days as well. It took me time to be as energetic as I was before. So that was another reason why my habits went completely haywire. I was sleeping almost 12 hours, 13, 14 hours a day when I had dengue and all of it. So habits, needless to say, everything that I've built so far, it's kind of crumbled. But I also have the confidence that I can build it again, because I built it once and it was not that difficult. So I can do it again. And this is the month when I'm going to be rebuilding all of it. So the first habit that I'm going to be building is yoga and stretches every day. So I actually joined online yoga classes because that is the only way that I would be accountable. In fact, that is also not a way for me to be accountable, because I miss a number of classes since I can't wake up early. We have classes at 5:45, and me being the person I am not able to wake up at 5:45. There was a point when I woke up at 4:30 without an alarm, but now is the point where I wake up at 8 without an alarm, or 8 with an alarm as well. So but it is a better way. It's a solution to one of my problems about not being accountable, not wanting to do yoga by myself, not knowing how to do yoga and all of that. So that's the reason I kind of signed up for online yoga classes, because I can just do it from home, and except for not waking up, there's no other excuse. The second habit that I'm going to be getting back on track with is reading every day. I just keep forgetting to read. Even if the book is in front of me, it just doesn't hit my head saying, Sonitha, you have to read. So reading is another thing I'm going to be getting back on track with this year, this month. The third habit that I'm going to be inculcating is skincare every day. I need to remember. So I'm just going to be putting an alarm clock, an alarm on my phone every day before I go to sleep, especially because my work-life balance at this point is so bad. It's just so bad. I work till 11 sometimes, I work till 1 sometimes, I work till 3 sometimes. So the work life I'm talking about is work is my YouTube, my podcast, my content, and then the life is all of these habits and me in general. So that balance is completely gone, and hence the whole habits breaking down. So that is probably another thing I'm going to be working on this month. My habit tracker is set up, and I feel this habit tracker is actually one thing that keeps me on track. I tried tracking my habits last month in my planner, but that did not work so well. I'm even forgetting to plan these days. This is madness. My life is a mess on a different level at this point. But I got my habit tracker set up. So it's a pretty same habit tracker I set up every single month. This is the best format that works for me. There's no point of me trying out more aesthetic or more attractive formats, because this works for me. I don't have to go for anything that's more attractive. And something I'm doing new this month, like I told you, because my work-life balance is such a mess, I decided to write down my ideal routine. So I kind of wrote down my ideal routine like this, with just the timings. This is not the perfect thing that I want to follow every day. Every day is different for me. Every day I have different kind of work and different kind of expectations from my work as well. So this isn't essentially what exactly I want. I have to follow every month, every day. But this is just a kind of the kind of format I would like to have my day structured. But yeah, this is the plan for the month. A pretty simple plan. I'm not going for too complicated stuff this month, because life and work is already complicated enough this month. Although I love it, it's still a lot of work to do. Pretty simple, not much planned out, very simple stuff, just focusing on myself while I focus on content. So that's what the plan for this month is. I know for a fact that this month is super busy for me. This month is super, it's gonna get very stressful for me this month as well. So that's the reason I've planned it in a very minimal manner. If you've seen my previous plan with me, you know that I kind of have huge plans as to this is how I'm gonna do, that is how I'm gonna do. But this month I'm keeping it simple, just to try out a different planning method and see if it works for me or not. I kind of keep talking about this wherever possible and whenever possible. Try experimenting with different systems in your life to figure out what works the best, because if you don't experiment as much, you won't figure out what's the best system that will work for you. So yeah, this is basically the kind of planning I've kind of done for August. I hope August is an amazing month. I know it's going to be stressful, but I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself and I get all the work done and everything's ready to go. All my launches happen and all of that. It's super exciting. I'm super excited for August. I hope the best for August, and I hope your plans and everything go you achieve your goals as per your plan and all of that. And do let me know what your plans for August are. And don't forget to join my Facebook group if you want to be a part of a number of challenges and interact with me on a daily basis and all of that. And I'm going to be seeing you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.